So, my fans, my subscribers, people who like this channel, welcome again. And today is 31st of December 2023. And one of my next year resolutions is to make sure I have an organic garden. And it is for that reason, it is for that resolution that I want to have a very good organic garden here at home in Shags, that I decided to start off like immediately, because I'm in holiday, and after tomorrow, 1st of January 2024, we'll be getting to a new year, and then the resolution should start working like immediately. And it is for that reason I am preparing for my organic garden. You can see here I'm using some used buckets, paint buckets, which were to be thrown away or thrown to dust. And one of the things I've started by doing is to make this hose here. Hizi mashimo nitazitumia kupanda mimea yangu hii yenye ya organic garden, and I've made sure that my bucket has some hose here by making them with a banker like this, because I want the water, ile maji inaingia hapa, to be able to come out. I don't want it to stand inside the bucket. So I've made sure that I have some hose here. So hii do iko na mashimo huku nyuma ya kupitishia maji. Right? This hose, I'll make use of them to make some, to put some plants there. I'm making use of my tools here, and I have also this. This is a toilet exhauster pipe. So the use of this toilet exhauster pipe, if you look at it well, it has some hose here, which I've made using this saw, like this. I want to make my garden to use some drip irrigation. So I've made some hose here. Nimefanya mianya huku hivi mashimo. I've made some hose which will be used for drip irrigation. If you look at the back here, nimefungilia karatasa. I've tied some polythene paper at the back here, because I want, when I'm using this bucket, I'll use my soil. I will put here some soil which I've put together. I'll put some soil here for planting. I have some soil which has some manure, chicken manure, and manure from the cows. So I've mixed it. I have it over there. So when I put some soil here, I'll make sure that this pipe of mine is inside here as I put the soil, so that after putting this pipe here, it is the one I'll put some water here. I'll put some water inside here, so that that water will be watering my plants from inside here using drip irrigation. You can see I've prepared so many buckets. I have so many buckets, which I just collected over here. And each bucket has a pipe. It has this pipe, which I have tied at the back, so that the water, when I put the water at the back here, it will not spill all of it like immediately. But in each pipe, I have made some holes here. Of course, you see my saw here, as you can see. I've made some holes. You see a saw like this one. So nimetengeneza mashimo kama hii, which will be used for that drip irrigation, right? Then you can see I'm prepared. I will make a very big organic garden. I have a lot of sacks here, magunia. Hizi magunia zote, I'll make use of them to plant or to make my organic garden. I came with them when I was coming home here for the holiday. And I also came with my seedlings, which I will use. These are my seedlings which I'll use to plant, to make my organic garden. I have spinach, plenty of them. I have sukuma wiki, plenty of them. Then I have onions, kitunguu, ile ya kumea kama ngwashe. Then I also have pepper, pilipili kali, ile ya red. Fortunately, I just found pepper just growing by itself, because we are in the rainy season over here. So I have uprooted it, and I want to make my organic garden with it. You know, the reason why I want my garden to have onions, I want it to have sukuma wiki, want it to have spinach. I want to mix them. You know, when you mix them, for one, it will help in exchanging that nutrition in it. Like yenye kwa kitunguu itaweza kutumika kwa spinach, itaweza kutumika kwa sukuma wiki. And then, you know, like this kitunguu, this onion, when you plant it, there is that smell which it produces. So that smell, it will help to keep off insects which attacks sukuma wiki, which attacks spinach, which attacks pepper. So they will exchange that nutritional value, na hiyo their smell, you know, their of course organic component. It will help in like keeping away insects, those which affect the plants that I'm about to grow. I also intend to put some few maize to grow over there, so that when it grows big, it will also provide some shade for my sukuma wiki, for my spinach, for my onion, and for my pepper. That is the mix that I want to do as of now. Later on, as I expand my garden, because you can see I have plenty of sacks here, as I extend it, because this is just a pilot program of it, pilot part of it. When I make it big, I want also to incorporate things like beetroot. I want to incorporate managu. I want to incorporate murenda. I want it to have a mixture of things, because when you mix things like that, it keeps off insects, it helps in exchanging nutrients, and your garden will be a rich one. It will be a good one. So move with me, come with me as I prepare to transfer my buckets from here to where I have my soil and manure, and where I want to do now to start growing and to put my soil, so that I also put water and my garden will be up. Right, over here we have plenty of tanks of water, but I don't really want to make use of that water to grow my plants. I want to use very little amount of water, as in I want to use drip irrigation, so that my plants will not be consuming a lot of water when I grow them. I just want to use minimal amount of water and minimal labor, because when I use this technology, it will be requiring, hakuna kupalilia, hakuna kushinda ukiwater your plants. It will just be using the water which I'll put over here. For the sack, the water that I'll put inside it, it is the one that they will use, and my garden will be using very little or minimal expense in operating or in managing it. So come with me.